building a 4-tier sports complex to emphasize sports in Haiti. So what we came out to do is, we purchased a piece of land on this beach called PIERRE, which is located in Le Cai. And as a Haitian American, I was able to purchase land. And what we decided to do is to build something that would give them the feeling like how we feel about our YMCAs here. Okay, providing different organized sports, something to give them recreations through other than sand soccer. And what we're going to be providing is we're going to be providing a basketball court, regulation size, because one of our major plans is what we wanted to do is to be able to try to house a team for the 2016 Olympics. We're also building a full gymnasium, workout room. We're going to do a lot of weightlifting, and that's basically what we're going to do is we're going to be housing athletes in that complex as well. So we will be, having everything they need to be as fit as they can to represent the country of Haiti. But the thing that burned the desire the most is that the people of PIERRE, which is about roughly in the area that we're building is about 2,800 people on the beach, and really it's no activity for them to do. And so what we're trying to do is actually get something that can act as a funding source, which would be a membership club that we can add and fund other projects as well. Like they have a problem with water, and that's real close to my heart. Every time I see it rain, it hurts my heart a lot to see water, taking over these people's homes, and they have to sleep in hammocks elevated off the ground because they no longer can sleep in their beds. And I mean, when I started seeing these things, as I started visiting that area, I just had got a passion for the people. We think if we put this muscle gym on the beach, we would attract enough people onto the beach so that merchants can actually sell to the people that come and visit. 'Cause I've always had this feeling that our country, a lot of people all over the world give to our country, no doubt about it. But giving food and giving shelter sometimes don't translate into giving opportunity. The first time that we can start giving them trophies or ribbons or something for accomplishment, they'll actually start understanding what accomplishment is. And I think that's one of the most lacking things in our country, is that there's nothing to accomplish. So they never get the feeling of success. So I think what we're building on is a feeling of success just by their own individual talents, by being able to tap into some of their own strengths. What's the most exciting part about this project is that it has no boundaries. I mean, we don't know what this is going to become. I mean, by providing boxing, we don't know how many boxers that we can actually promote inside the country. I mean, it can start turning into weekly smokers that we can generate income to build roads by having little intramural boxing meets. I mean, it's just a dream that's saying that all of a sudden, all these 3 million Haitians that live in South Florida will be able to identify with athletes that's coming from our homeland. We are naturally born athletes. I mean, we're adaptive. We're chameleon-like in how we do things, and we're able to, the respect that we give to our authority figures, coaches, things like that. We die for our coaches, and I believe that those elements of just trying that drive and that chance, that opportunity to reach a height that they never had even thought about just months ago, all of a sudden now is in their lap. And I believe that that's what's going to be the fuel for the next generation, the generation after them. So that's the reason why we call it legacy, because this is not just a one-time thing. We're building athletes to breed athletes to breed athletes. And I think that by doing that, we're going to make our country a lot more proud. We're going to make our country a lot more accessible, because we're going to have montages and stories about our athletes, and I think it's going to bring attention to a different part of Haiti, not just the destruction, not part of the failures, but the successes. And I think that's the successes is what I want to focus on, is to get those guys over here, get them known worldwide. I'm proud to be Haitian, and I want you and everybody else to be proud of us as well. And by helping us support this complex and this entire program, I guarantee you that this would be the greatest investment that you've ever done into Haiti, or any different type of missionary work you've ever invested into. Right now, a bag of cement is $8 American dollars. And if you can provide us with a bag of cement, that will go so far in helping us build, one of the nicest and one of the greatest accomplishments in Haiti at this time. We need to revamp the way we think, the way we do things, and if we start at the ground level of like forming their minds, forming their discipline, forming their culture about team, I think we're going to start seeing a better country from inside out. And I think that's what I'm looking for in this project. The Haiti youth need us, they need you, they need me. Life without dreams is no life at all. And when we can help them have dreams, we'll give them hope. And when we give them hope, lives and communities are going to be transformed. Give what you can. Thanks for watching.